From wilderness to cultural heritage, Africa is a continent full of life and adventure waiting for you to discover. Welcome to Mojo Travels, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 African countries to visit in 2019. Are you a fan of our videos? Be sure to subscribe to Mojo Travels and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're taking a look at some of the African countries you simply need to visit in 2019, with a primary focus set on wild nature as well as tradition. Thanks to Acacia Africa for the selections. Number 10. Malawi. If you're looking for an African paradise without swarms of tourists, Malawi is the place to be. Though the country may be less traveled, it still has a lot to offer. Known as the warm heart of Africa, the locals are super friendly, and it's common to be greeted by strangers as if you were friends. This easygoing vibe can be found throughout this peaceful country, which has never experienced civil war. One of the most amazing spots is Lake Malawi, a freshwater African Great Lake, which is now one of the largest on the continent. This lake is home to roughly 1,000 species of fish, many of which are not found anywhere else in the world. So it makes for fantastic snorkeling and diving. Number 9. South Africa. Despite a concerning high crime rate, there's something for everyone to do and see in South Africa. For those thrill seekers, go paragliding off a mountain or do some shark cage diving. For animal lovers, take a safari through Kruger National Park, one of the largest game reserves in the world, or head to Boulders Beach to observe a colony of thousands of penguins. For those looking for a more luxurious travel experience, take a blue train trip from Pretoria to Cape Town, where you can enjoy a 5-star experience complete with butlers and a cigar lounge. For foodies, take a wine tour through a vineyard or enjoy unique tasty meats like ostrich and kudu. There's no end to the amazing things South Africa has to offer. Number 8. Zambia. Zambia is most known for its nature and culture. It hosts 18 fantastic waterfalls, including the awesome Victoria Falls, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. Zambia also has a unique culture, as it's home to many dozens of different ethnic groups and languages. Though Zambia is one of the safest countries to visit in Africa, it does have a history of witchcraft. Channel your inner Harry Potter and learn all about the dark arts at the Lukasa National Museum. Zambia also offers a variety of festivals and traditions through the year, including the Kuamboko ceremony, where the Lozi king and queen travel down the Zambezi River in barges, while onlookers celebrate with music and dance. Number 7. Botswana. One of the unique things about Botswana is its various landscapes. Here, nature-oriented visitors can see desert, bush game reserves, rivers, and salt pans, each hosting unique wildlife. There is the highest concentration of elephants on the Chobe riverfront, where you can also see hippos and crocodiles, or even prides of lions that roam the Savuti alongside more than 500 bird species. Botswana offers the unique opportunity to see rare species like the black-maned Kalahari lion, wild dogs, and aardvarks. There are several options on how to see this wildlife, including riding on horseback for an up-close and personal wildlife experience, or even on foot with local San Bushmen as they show you the local flora and fauna and share their ancient traditions. Number 6. Zimbabwe. This landlocked southern African country is definitely worth a visit. Zimbabwe has some of the most stunning national parks in Africa, including Hwange National Park, the Mana Pools, and Victoria Falls National Park. In Zimbabwe, you can stay at a rustic or luxurious safari camp where wildlife is literally at your doorstep. If you do take a safari, there is certainly a feeling of exclusivity because they only take a handful of people, and the tours focus on quality versus quantity. Another great aspect of the country is its people. Zimbabweans are remarkably friendly and welcoming, and love showing visitors what their country has to offer. Number 5. Namibia. Though known for its vast deserts, Namibia has unlimited things to see. Along the plains, visitors can watch the roaming desert-adapted elephants, or watch a black rhino have a midnight drink from the Okaukweo watering hole. Even the desert plants attract tourists. Admire the 1,000-year-old Welwitschia plant, or the sculptural form of the kokerboom tree. What about a landform so big it can be seen from space? Take a wander through the Etosha Pan in the north of the country, a basin for water when it rains, a blindingly white salt pan when dry. For a cultural experience, visit the indigenous Himba people known for their elaborately woven hair and for covering themselves with red paste to protect against the sun and insects. Number 4. Kenya. Named the safari capital of the world, Kenya boasts several national parks and conservancies to view some of Africa's most famous wildlife. Here, you can watch the migration of over 2 million wildebeest, gallop on horseback alongside herds of elephants, or have breakfast with a giraffe in Nairobi's Giraffe Manor. For some great shopping, head over to one of the lively and colorful Maasai markets where you can bargain over handmade leather sandals, jewelry, shukas, kiondos, and artwork. A trip to Kenya also wouldn't be complete without visiting one of their beautiful beaches, like Diani Beach, where the warm Indian Ocean is lined with silver sands. Number 3. Mozambique. You could lie under a palm tree at the beach your entire trip to Mozambique and have an amazing time, but this special country has so much more to offer. Hike through the lowland forest to admire the scenic landscape and spot rock art created thousands of years ago. Snorkel or scuba dive near one of the 5 main islands of the Bazaruto archipelago to see the unspoiled coral reefs, dolphins, turtles, manta rays, and whale sharks. Mozambique is also rich in culture, as it's home to multiple ethnic groups speaking about 40 different languages. Visitors can have the unique opportunity to watch the Mapiko dance of the Makonde people, or party in Maputo, the nation's capital, to some grooving Marabenta music. Number 2. Tanzania. Perhaps the most famous feature of Tanzania is the Serengeti, one of the 7 natural wonders of Africa, but another natural wonder to see is the Ngorongoro crater, the largest intact and inactive caldera in the world. The country boasts pristine wilderness and the largest predator population in Africa. To see more wildlife, take a guided trek in Gombe Stream National Park to view the Kasakela community of chimpanzees, where Jane Goodall spent decades studying their behavior. For climbing enthusiasts, hike up the famous Mount Kilimanjaro, whose peak is over 19,000 feet above sea level. After that long hike, relax on the exotic main island of Zanzibar with miles of white sandy beaches and tropical forests. Number 1. Uganda. Due in part to its troubled history, mass tourism is not a feature of this lush country, so it's a great place to see Africa without the crowds. Travelers will be amazed by the diversity of landscapes, from rainforest to rivers to mountains. Visit the wonderfully titled Bwindi Impenetrable National Park to observe endangered mountain gorillas in their natural habitat, or walk through the Chivale Forest National Park, where there's the highest concentration of primates in East Africa, including chimpanzees. After a trek through the jungle, hike up the high Ruwenzori Mountains towards their snow-capped peaks, or do some whitewater rafting in the River Nile. Whatever adventure you choose, Uganda awaits. Check out this other recent clip from Mojo Travels, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.